It's coming in by way of social media. Thank you so very much for being here on tonight. Hoping that your Friday, on this Fuck You Friday, has been simply marvelous. Another great show I think that we have for you on tonight. As I will continue my discussion about Darnell Morgan and people like him, um, who are around molesting children. I have no respect for that type of individual at all. So, one of his, well, I wouldn't say his relatives, but the young lady who called last night on the show, who has the daughter that was in Texas, she called and we spoke at length, not 5 minutes, and I recorded the conversation. And it seems that his mama and everybody in the family knows that he's a predator, that he's a pedophile. So tonight's subject is going to be, if you don't tell, it's your fault too. So y'all just hold on. We're getting ready to go live on TV. I'm tired. Do you feel you're going to heaven? Request to it. The only motherfucker you need to be worried about going to heaven is your motherfucking ass. Is your ass going to heaven? How the fuck you even know there's a heaven? Fuck you worry about me going to heaven. Bitch, go in there and jump, shoot yourself so you can go to heaven quickly. I don't feel good tonight. So this ain't the night for a motherfucker to try me. Yeah. You think you're going to heaven? Bitch, is your mammy going to heaven? Please tell me why are you calling me? Why are you calling me? Why are you calling me? What? Ma'am, damn it, I'm just now going on the air. Don't call me until I say call me on the air. Damn.
Okay, so will you answer my question?
I ain't got no motherfucking question to answer. I'm getting ready to go on the air on a TV show. So, bitch, bye. Damn. The motherfuckers think I really want to talk to them. I don't want to be your motherfucking friend. Shit. Oh, Lord. This ain't the day.
What you say? Don't send me no request. I ain't trying to be your friend.
I ain't trying to be your friend. Shit. You got a question. Goddamn, go ask the school teacher. If you got a goddamn question. Thank you. I'm glad y'all like my beard. Somebody said I'm reinventing myself. Shit. I'm getting ready to do a for real TV show. I just happened to do it on social media where I got TV cameras, lights, monitor. Shit. Whew. These ignorant motherfuckers start calling me. Antonio Dinkins, what's going on, man? I don't feel good. And I'll talk about your mama and the wound that your mama crawled out of tonight, so don't mess with me. Hey, Nina Cash. Thank you, baby. Bless your heart. All right, let's do it.
SBPT, the voice of the city.
The views and opinions expressed on this talk show are those of the talk show host, the producers, and/or persons appearing on the program, and do not reflect the views and opinions of the SVP network. This program may include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
If you wanna know, ask Daddy, yes. If you wanna know, ask Daddy, yes. He will let you know, yeah, yeah. Ask Daddy, yes. It's the Daddy, yes, Matthew Show.
Oh!
He's not afraid to tell the
What the fuck about that
truth.
wrist?
He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other dudes don't get it right. They don't get it right. Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news? That's
Love you in Africa too. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively, unequivocally not on this Friday night. Good evening to you. I am the one and only. I'm Thaddeus Matthews. Thank you so very much for being here with me on this Friday night. I ain't feeling good. My cold's still bothering me. It's been one of them long business days. One of them days where if I was 20 years younger, I would pack up and get the hell out of this hick town and go somewhere where you appreciate it at. But seeing that I ain't gonna get no 20 years younger, I got to just deal with the cards that are dealt to me and keep on bringing you the best television talk show anywhere in the country. Thank you so much for being here. Hoping that your day has been simply marvelous. It's just been a long week for me, long week, and this ain't the night for nobody to play with me. So I'm just warning you before I get started. Okay. And you know, you do this. I do, how many shows a year I do? I do 40 shows a month. Yeah, there you go, I do 40 hours. How many, hell, I do 10 hours a week. Yeah, I do 40, I do 5, 10, 20 shows a month. Times 12 is how much, Dale? And these are just these shows, huh?
So did I right? You did 10 hours a week.
Yeah, I do 10 hours a week on the air, but I do 20 shows a month. Sometimes if it's an extra week, I'll do 20, hell, I do too many.
240.
I do over 200 shows a year, and that's just here. And then the shows I do sometimes in other parts of the country on radio. Hell, I'm tired. And you know, thank you, somebody counted 240. It's been a while since I've been to my dances high school. Gold and blue, okay. And sometimes you work hard at what you do in your craft. And you find out that people only appreciate you if they can use you, if you serve their agendas. And I had folk all in my inbox today about some things I didn't know anything about, some children that's been missing. Now, these are young folk who would normally be saying something Negative. How are we on TV?
It's digitized. I just texted her.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's digitized.
Is it digitizing bad?
Yes,
Huh?
Yes.
yes.
So I guess it's gonna be another night I deduct. Is it real bad, T?
Yeah, like every 10 seconds.
Well, that's bad, because it shouldn't be digitized at all. See, I'm looking at myself in a monitor, and I don't see what you all see on TV. I just need a hug tonight. I ain't had no hug today. I just need a hug. I do. Those of you that's texting me, can y'all hear me? Y'all know what my lovely face looks like. Can y'all just hear me? Okay. Long as y'all can hear me, I did radio for 30 years, so I'm used to y'all just hearing my voice. It's strange. I be in places. I thought you was Thaddeus Matthews, but when you opened up your mouth, I knew that was you, child. I was in the church's chicken yesterday. They kept looking at me, and I was looking on. Then the cashier, may I help you, please? Yes. I knew that was you, I knew you. And the girl did too. She gave us how many pieces of extra chicken?
10.
She gave us 10 extra pieces of chicken. She was messed. So what? She gave me 10 extra pieces. Yeah, I had ordered what? I had ordered 10 pieces. And the girl got to looking in my eyes. And I got that Matthews magic.
That Matthews magic.
That Matthews magic. Girl got to looking in my eyes. And see, then I dropped an octave on her. Yes, would you give me that 10-piece legs and thighs? I kind of like legs and thighs. And give me 2 of them peppers and some gravy with them potatoes. And you Thaddeus Matthews? Yeah, baby, I be him. And we got back to the church and get our little 10 pieces. We had 20 pieces of chicken. Dale took all that chicken home. Did you eat all that chicken last night?
I did not eat all of it last night, but I will get to it.
There's still some chicken left.
It's a couple of pieces. I'll make some chicken salad with it.
Yeah, I made her moist. I have that ability. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I want to get into this show. But that Matthews magic. Yeah. Abracadabra, baby. You'd be surprised I can pull out your hat. Okay. Told you. And I ain't had nothing to drink yet today. But let's get off into the show. I'm fine. But I just need me a hug. Let me look at social media here. Okay. All right. Let me share something with you. And I do these type of shows, and I did earlier this year. I was having to do it a lot because there were 3 sisters at my church that were being molested by the man that their mother had chose to live with, or live with her, or however they were together. And he was a preacher. These young girls have been traumatized. He's in jail, and I think he may still be in jail. But when the mother would leave, the man would molest, and especially the oldest daughter. And the oldest daughter even wrote a poem about it that would talk about the white stuff. Y'all know what the white stuff was, ejaculation, semen. You know that other word we use for it. On her legs. These young girls have been traumatized. Since that time, 2 of the girls have been to Lakeside. I treat these young girls with total love and respect and let them know that a man can care about you without wanting you. I'm very careful that I never, as pastor of Naked Truth, very few people ever get to my office. I don't meet with women in my office unless it's business. And even if it's business, Dale's office is right next to my office. In fact, she can come out of her office right into mine. Because sexual molestation is something, and sexual assault is something that is real. I have no respect, none, for any man that is out molesting young girls, children. I have no respect for any man that assaults sexually a woman. You have women that's giving away coochie out of both draw legs and I've got another whole M to give it away for free. There is never a reason for a man to rape a woman or molest a child. Even if that child is complicit in the sexual act. What do you mean when you say complicit that? Even if that child, that 17-year-old, 16-year-old, that 15-year-old comes on to a grown man, a real man, says no. In fact, a real man, a grown man, does not put himself into a situation where he is ever alone with that child, especially when that child is not yours. You're entering into relationships because you want to have your guts bust. You enter into relationships with men and you immediately bring them into your house. Some children this year have had 4 new daddies this year. This your new daddy. 3 months later, this your new daddy. This your new daddy. You as a woman say, I got a king. Then you get another king bringing you out, another king. Bitch, what you doing, playing spades? It's ridiculous what some of you as women will do just to have a man. And it's sickening that any man, and I don't even want to call you a man, a male factor, would reduce yourself to a state where you are molesting, fondling, or touching, and as this dog-ass Negro says, rubbing on her ankles, licking her belly button, forced her into the bedroom and licked her on her ear. Then ask her, have you ever had your cat ate? Can I eat your cat? This is what this dog ass Negro did. Darnell Morgan, who had his case this morning continued until next Thursday morning. You have no business. Even if you want to get your guts busted, baby, get your guts busted at his house. If he can't afford to get you a motel, hotel room, or the Holiday Inn, or the Sleep Inn, Motel 6, 7, or 8, you ain't got no business laying down with him in the first place. But you should never be bringing strange men into an environment around your daughters. But here's where I'm going tonight. You will say, oh, what a shame. Until his Uncle Leroy, Pookie, Day, your brother, your uncle, your cousin. You'll say it's a shame when somebody else does it, but you hide your no good ass kinfolk. You turn a blind eye when it's your fault. And that's really my subject tonight is, if you don't tell, it's your fault too. This dog ass Negro. His family knew it. They know he's a pervert. The girl that called me last night, whose baby's daddy is this guy's brother, she called me today. Don't bust me out. Yes, I is. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I is gonna bust you out. Because I don't give a damn about saving who you are. I'm concerned about saving these babies. She went into Lyft and told me that nobody in the family cares about it. His mama covers for his actions. Ain't that what you said there?
That's what she said.
Huh? Y'all know I tapes my conversations, don't you? And I taped my conversation with the young lady. Are we still digitizing?
Yes.
Can y'all do anything about my digitizing?
I already texted.
Y'all done tested it.
She
I
said
already
she texted
texted Miss
them.
Debbie, and I guess she talking to Comcast. But she ain't texting back.
Are they able to hear me?
They can hear you, but it's digitized.
It breaks up too. The sound breaks up too.
See, and for $6,000 a month, somebody gonna have to do something that day. Because I want the people to be able to hear my conversation with old girl. This is a shame. You got this on T. Let me see where I can find it in my phone. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Okay. Turn it all the way up to T. because I want the world to hear.
Darnell Morgan's mama was threatening who?
Can you come up louder?
Hold on, let me get y'all big phone. I was saying last night.
Without a hum, bring it down.
You can hardly hear me because he kept calling me, and he was telling me don't talk. No, my little girl daddy, that which is Darnell Morgan's brother.
Okay.
He was like, don't tell them what's going on because I don't want to get my mom involved because he done gave out my mama address and people threatening my mama. So that's why I didn't just go into details on what happened with my child. Because I knew you was looking kind of puzzled, like, what the hell, what is going on, what is she talking about?
So what's the real story?
Well, my daughter, we were living in Memphis, and my daughter, she moved to Texas with her dad, which is Darnell Morgan's brother. And so he was messing with his little cousins, Darnell was messing with his little cousins in Memphis, so they ended up shipping him to Texas. And so they got some deal. So they ended up,
Who shipped him to Texas?
his mama.
Okay.
Darnell Morgan's mama told him to Texas with his brother.
So
he went up there.
wait a minute. We have to ask questions as we do this. So Darnell Morgan's mama is aware that he molested children.
Yeah, she is.
Okay. Go on.
So when they shipped him to Texas, he ended up getting my daughter going in her room and he was licking on her toes. So he was telling her to be quiet, but she jumped up and started screaming and called her daddy. So the dad and them called the police, but they ended up shipping him back. Before the police could even call, they called the police, but they didn't even talk to the police really.
Hello?
I'm here, you can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you now. Go ahead.
They ended up, when another family member called the police, I think the dad called the police, but he didn't pursue it.
Okay.
They ended up shipping him back to Memphis. And my daughter called me about it, and I was pissed off. We was looking for him, he was in hiding. We still have yet to say down there. So the family, they all know. He done tried to mess with like 5 or 6 cousins. One of the cousins that called you yesterday, we don't even know who she is. She was saying he been messing with her ever since she was a little girl on her sister. We trying to figure out who was she. But he been doing this stuff forever.
So why have y'all not reported him to the police?
I called the police on him in Memphis. They told me there's nothing I can do about it happening in Texas. There was nothing that I can do in Texas. But she was in her dad's custody at the time. He had to call Texas police and let them know what's going on, but they had already shipped him to Memphis.
Okay. So the whole family knows that Darnell Morgan molested children.
Yeah. They all know that. They just say he's sick. But y'all know he's sick, but y'all couldn't let him around y'all children. And ain't nobody doing nothing about it. Don't nobody even fool with him. His family members don't fool with him. But they ain't trying to get him locked up or get him some help. They don't fool his family. Only somebody fool with him is his mama.
So
She gonna uphold him forever.
she opposed him in it?
She upholds him.
So what does the mother say?
I don't know exactly what she say because I don't deal with her. But for her to know that he done tried to mess with my daughter, and she has never reached out to my daughter. So, and she still deal with him. She still brought him out of jail. So evidently she still upholding him. She just keep upholding him because that's her baby boy. She ain't doing nothing about it because if it was my son that's out here molesting people, I would turn him in and I would stop dealing with him. I don't care if he is my blood son. I would have no dealings with him.
So who is he living with now? So he's living over
He
there?
live with his mama.
Okay.
Yeah, he live with his mama.
So,
Yeah, and it's horrible.
are you familiar with Lisa Rucker?
Now, I don't know who she is. He done had so many women down his life in his lifetime. And there's gonna be some more people that come out because I think he preyed on women with children. Every woman he has dated have children. He preyed on women with children. He don't want the women, he wants their children.
Well, he needs to be locked up.
I don't know because he just commented on a post on Facebook and I just had to curse him out. And that was because he did a fake page on Facebook, but he put my name in it. And so I was like, well, who is this? I told him, I said, reveal yourself, who is this? And so his cousin said, oh, that's a true liver. So he was on Facebook 3 minutes ago.
What's the name of the fake page?
Hold on, let me go look and see. Let me go look and see what's the name of the fake page. Hold on. What is it? The name of it is Macmillan.
I think
MAC / it's MAC, then it's Macmillan, MILLIAN.
See, you said that.
okay. I think I saw it on my page.
Yeah, he done they said it's him. He done did a new page, he done did a page. And his mama now, they was watching your show yesterday because his mama commented on one of your, on the sentence on your page. I mean, when you went live.
What did the mama say?
She said something about, I can't even remember, but I said her name up there.
And her name is Sarah Chris.
Sarah Chris. Yup, she made a comment about somebody rest in peace. She was like rest in heaven. She was saying it wasn't some rocker, it was somebody else. I don't know what she was talking about when she said it.
Alright. Well, if you think of anything else, let me know.
Don't put me on blast on that.
Hey, put you on blast.
I'm talking about like, don't just say somebody called you and gave you an update. I mean, don't just say my name because I don't want my child to be mad at me.
Wait a minute. Why would you be concerned whether your child is mad or not?
No. Not about me telling you about Darnell being sick or something like that. But I'm talking about further as I don't want his mama. I don't want nothing to bad happen to his mama, even though she's taking up for him. But they say she getting great.
Wait a minute. My concern is not his mama. Okay?
Yeah.
My concern is not his mama. My concern is his children.
Correct.
And see, you should never call me if you don't want to be on blast. Okay?
No, I know how you is. I don't been there. I'm watching your show.
Okay. But you as a family member should want this out.
Yeah.
Okay? You should want this out. You should care about nobody else's feelings because
Oh, no, I don't.
he's preying on these young girls.
Children.
Yeah. All right, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
And that's Charlotte Brody. And I see her on the Facebook page now. Charlotte, you know, this matter here is something that family members should have dealt with. I don't give a damn about his mom. I'm just honest. I don't give a flag about his mom. Because if she is condoning what her son is doing, she's just as guilty as he is. Lisa Rucker is just as guilty. See, I don't understand Lisa Rucker going to get him out of jail, going and sign the bond, even if it was the mama's money. And mama, you're probably on your damn Social Security, your pension, your damn EBTs, and you probably had to sell some EBT to get his ass out of jail. And you know he ain't no good. He was a good nut wasted. You would have been better to let the semen run down your leg or get a shot in your face or swallow him than to allow something like him to be roaming the streets of this city. Children wasn't even safe in Texas. But anytime anybody hides it because they kinfolk, they cousins, they my son, they my, you just as guilty as they are. We're going to take a commercial break, and I am going to open up the phone lines on tonight. Any of his family members that want to call me, when I open the phone, I want you to nobody don't call me until I tell you I'm ready to talk to you. You want to talk to me, family members? Darnell Morgan, you may want to talk. You may want to purge yourself, but you ain't no good. But I hear them boys over in Bunker Hill looking for you. Now that's what I hear, that word came nigh unto me, that if they catch you in the hood, some bad gonna happen to you. That's a public service announcement, that they gonna kick your ass if they catch you over there in the Bunker Hill area. They're gonna put a whooping on your ass. Any man that will stoop to what this man has done, and he ain't the only one in Memphis. But when you stoop to this level, I don't give a damn if the police catch you and whoop your ass. If it's the white police, they ought to whoop your ass good. You don't deserve to still be breathing. And Mama, Sarah Chris, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You really should. As an older woman, you ought to be ashamed of your, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I don't know whether you got the daughters or not, Sarah. But how would you feel if this was happening to your daughter? To daddy? Man, I see your lives that you put up, and I listen to them. But it couldn't be my daughters. And I got two of them. One 40, how old is that oldest girl, man? 40 something. And my baby's, how old did she just turn? 30, didn't she? Well, hell, it's hard for me to keep up with mine. But I couldn't deal with it. Bunker Hill, Quita, is over there behind Hamilton High School. Up in that area, that's Bunker Hill, Cincinnati Street. I used to do a thing on Friday nights when I was in radio years ago at the Cincinnati Club. All right, let's take a commercial break and we'll be back here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. We still digitizing.
Yep.
I am going to open up the phone lines and just a little bit. Somebody said, feed his ass to the hogs. Sorry, motherfucker. You say I look good to have a 40-year-old? Yes, I do. How old is that girl? 40 what? She born January 9th, 1979. How old that be?
She just 40 then.
Huh? How old was that?
You said 79?
She born 79.
That's right. She couldn't be just before 40.
She 40? Oh, she 39. She finna be 40.
You supposed to keep up.
She born in January. My firstborn.
So you remember that part?
Yeah, I remember the birthday.
That's the important part.
39. She'll be 40. Ooh, Lord. She'll be by the office.
Yeah.
Daddy. That's my baby. Your birthday, January 9th, too. All right. Raphael Burton, you 55. Why you telling me that, baby? How about them Cowboys? Them motherfuckers got lucky. God damn it, they just got lucky. Everybody get lucky once or twice.
Quita said she's 40. She just posted on her page she'd be 40 in 40
Who?
more days.
Jocelyn? Jocelyn on the page?
No, she posted on her page. She'll be 40 in 40 more days.
Yeah. Okay, so she's 39.
Right.
She'll be 40 January 9th.
You're not arguing with me. I was trying to help you.
That's just what I already said.
I was just telling you what your member said.
And Dominique could be, she just turned, ooh, Jesus. Okay, let me quit worrying about that. You know, the year Dominique was born, I had 2 children born the same year. A month apart. Whew, okay. You know, Cowboys got lucky the other night. But that's all right. What about them Steelers? Christmas, just say Christmas. What is EL saying on the page?
Yeah.
Somebody. How many children I have now? I have 3 living children. The oldest boy that I had, oldest son, was killed last year by a drunk driver. Blah, blah. That gets you gone. Template. Well, you let them damn cowgirls win one good game, and y'all act like y'all in the damn Super Bowl. Somebody said, well, I need to talk to you about my 2 kids. Yeah, I got 2 kids. I got 2 kids the same year. I was fucking. Okay? Man.
That what you were doing?
Yeah. And both of his mamas still love me to death. Get EL, who are L.
I don't see no damn EL.
That I canceled a 30 Bad Blues Hour. When was the 30 Bad Blues Hour? I ain't did blues on TV in almost 2 years. No, you ain't even talk to me about no Steelers. When you call me, if you don't talk about what I'm talking about, you get your ass really talked about bad. Alexis said I was stroking. Yeah, baby.
Somebody said you were laying a pipe.
I could have been a plumber.
I believe it.
Mm. Thank you, Felicia Moore. Who on the page? No, I'm not. I don't have to give you the history of the Steelers. This is not the sports show. Running, you don't care what I am, do you, baby? Two sweet herons. I don't go to church anymore because of you. How come you don't go to church because of me? What did I do? We still did.
4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. This is Comcast's issue. Hey, Sanjay.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Sanjay came, come on around here, baby, let the people see you. Sanjay came all the way in from Florida just to see the daddy back. You ain't gonna sit down, I'm gonna talk. But I've been needing a hug today.
Oh, you have
She came, she's a consultant, she get it there. I'm doing better now.
Hi, everybody. I came to bring you a surprise.
Where's it at?
Well, Dell's holding it.
Bring me my surprise. Don't have Dale holding my damn surprise.
Why?
Damn. What my surprise at?
Hold up.
Dell, tell him the surprise.
What's the surprise?
Your YouTube family that came to visit you,
Yes.
they took up money for your Christmas and they took up $415.
Yeah, for the Christmas.
For the toys for the kids, yes.
So I'm
Where's
gonna
that?
transfer.
She has his PayPal. You got
I'm
it.
gonna transfer to your PayPal.
Yes.
That was
you
so
got it.
nice.
So that's Gerald,
That's Gerald Childress.
Shelby,
What's Shelby last name?
Johnson, I believe.
Johnson's.
Katrina.
Come in so they can see you on the YouTube.
Katrina. Let's not forget everybody.
Katrina.
Jonesy.
Jonesy.
Way.
Who?
Waymaker. Just say Waymaker.
Waymaker.
The Mystic.
Mhm.
And myself.
Thank you.
Did I forget anybody?
Me?
And Dell,
and
of
Dell.
course.
And
Of
Dell,
course,
of course.
Dell. So that's for kids. So if you haven't given to the fund, please give to the kids. Please, please, please. We
Thank you.
support you.
She flew in from
Where was I?
Florida
Yes, via Milwaukee. Yeah.
today. She's a
I'm
consultant.
tired.
She deals with people like me and
Yes.
other celebrities and stars around the country, fixing things. So
Yeah, don't get in any trouble.
I'm gonna be picking her mind this weekend because I got that's the things I got to do new for the new year. That's profitable. Give me another hug. You going back over there?
Surprise!
Ooh, surprise!
Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks, YouTube.
All right, you go ahead and sit over and
I was going to leave you, no?
you finna go?
A little bit. I don't
Huh?
take up your time.
Huh?
Yeah, in a little bit, no?
You get a ride?
I just call my driver back. He just dropped me off.
Oh, your driver.
Yeah.
And I love women with money. What was the name of that champagne you gonna get me?
Pierre Jolet.
Who?
Pierre Jolet.
Pierre Jolet.
Well, don't be announcing it yet. My check is not cleared.
Oh. I ain't never had none of that piano.
It's good, it's my
Okay,
favorite.
well, thank you. All right, let me get back into, the show. Any man that is molesting children, okay, somebody said I'm such a flirt. Okay, I'm a man, hell. My balls ain't dried up. Yeah, praise Jesus. Ah, shabba-dabba-dabba-doo. Hey, yeah. Yeah, folks fly in to see me. Shoot. Y'all are the ones that don't love me. Y'all in Memphis. Y'all the ones that don't love me. But, okay, let me get back into what I'm doing. Okay. This dog ass nigga, Darnell Morgan, something's wrong with him. And the family has known that something is wrong with him. You are not doing anyone a favor girl, you must be my good luck charm. You walk in here and folks just start sending money.
No, that's her money.
Oh, Jesus, I'm so, you need to stay around a little bit longer. Anytime you as family members, I don't want to get him in trouble, but you don't mind him causing trouble, okay? You don't mind him causing trouble in some other family's life, some other young girl. You know, and these are sick men, and like I keep on telling you, there are grown women giving ass away out of both draw legs and will cut a hole in their bloomers to have a third hole. Oh, y'all love me? Now y'all love me because somebody else from out of town loved me. Y'all ain't been loving on me. But, you know, when I go back through here and I read this, let me just read it again. For some of you who maybe have missed the affidavit. This guy is 37 years old. He was dating a woman by the name of Cheryl Williams, who has a 17-year-old daughter. Darnell has been charged with solicitation of a minor, statutory rape, and sexual battery. And I hope his mama listening to this. The mama that's sent the money down there to Tiger Bond and Company by old girl Lisa Rucker. Do I have that sheet on Lisa? Lisa Rucker called the police on him 2 years ago. He was stalking her, sending her death threats. She had him locked up, and this stupid ass woman, you take your ass down to the bonding company and put your name on the paper? You got to be the dumbest bitch in the planet. Why they do that at? Well, let me read again. On November 6, 2018, this is the affidavit of complaint from the District Attorney General's office. On November 6, 2018, Memphis police officers responded to a forcible fondling in the 1700 block of Cincinnati, where C. Williams advised her 17-year-old daughter, S. Bates, was sexually assaulted by her, that's Williams' 37-year-old boyfriend, Darnell Morgan. Bates advised Morgan took her to a house in the 1700 block of Cincinnati, that's going to be 1722 Cincinnati, and told her to go into the first room on the right. That's a bedroom. Bates advised she was sitting on the edge of the bed on her phone, and Morgan laid on the bed behind her. Bates advised Morgan laid his head on her lap, put his hands around her waist, and gripped her buttocks. Bates advised she told Morgan it was time for her to go to work and tried to get up, and Morgan lifted her shirt and started licking her belly button. Bates advised Morgan reached down and started rubbing her ankle, and she again told him it was time to go. Bates advised she got up and walked towards the door, and Morgan got in front of her, wrapped his arms tightly around her, pushed her towards the bed, and started kissing her in her mouth. Then asked her if she was going to tell her mother. Bates advised Morgan then started to lick on her left ear, and she again told him she needed to go to work. Bates advised they left the residence, and as Morgan was driving, he was gripping her thighs and rubbing her vagina outside of her clothes until her mother called on the phone. Bates advised Morgan started back gripping her thighs and rubbing her vagina. And at one point, Morgan took off her shoe and licked her toes, and she pulled her foot away. Bates advised that Morgan asked her if she ever had had her cat ate, and he asked her if he could do it to her. Damn. Bates advised that Morgan again began to grip her thighs and rub her vagina before dropping her off at work. And you sorry ass family members, you knew he was a pervert. You heard the brother of Darnell Morgan's girlfriend, his baby mama rather, called and said that he was molesting somebody here, so they shipped him off to Texas, got to Texas where her daughter was, started licking on her toes. And they shipped him back here. But any of you, as grown as men, that reduce yourself to a child, what kind of satisfaction is it in a child? What kind of satisfaction does a grown man sexually get out of a child? The family do. I'm gonna open up the phone lines. Any of you family members want to call? Any of you other women who may, there was another woman on Facebook. Somebody sent me they screenshot something. I forgot who sent it to me. Somebody sent something to me. I get so many damn texts all day. Wait. I ain't told y'all to call me yet. Damn it, I tell you when to call me. Somebody sent me a text. Damn it, when I said call me. When I said I'm ready for you to call me, call me. Otherwise, I ain't gonna talk to you. Those of you on Instagram, you're timing out. I'll bring you right back up. I don't see it. But I'm thinking her name was Testia. McKinney Frazee. I ain't gonna even talk to your ignorant ass at 785-1934. Because I'm telling your punk ass, I don't want to talk to you while I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't see it. But her name was Testia or something. That's it, she goes. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Her name is Thomas Tessa. That's the way she is on Facebook. Wait a minute. Dale, come do this Instagram for me. Wait a minute, let me see if I'm smart enough to do it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Her name is Thomas. She's listed on here as Thomas, Thomas, Testa, Tesa. And she starts off, I knew something wasn't right with his ass, and I'm happy. Lord knows. Lord, that happened to her, happy left that alone. Then Olivia Williams says, her, Thomas Tessa, you used to date him? She comes back and says, yes, but something about him gave me the wrong vibe, and I have 2 girls. I just left him alone. Olivia comes back and said, it's this another woman they said he dated, and they said he dated and said that the young lady shared the post and said he was molesting her when she was young. I think she grown now, but he used to come in her room at night. I pray whoever got girls and dated him need to ask their girls, have he touched them in the wrong way? Thomas Tessa comes back, I'm sure asking mine when she get out of school, this so sad, I hope she says no, I break down. But why do you all allow these men to come into your homes and y'all got these girls in your house? All right, now put the number up there. Area code 901-231-9239. And he's calling the bonding companies today. How he get my information? I am the fatty bear, and I'm smaller than the average bear. Is that right, boo-boo? That's, Doc, I found out everything I want to find out. Because I wanted to know yesterday who was dumb enough to go and sign a $6,500 bond. Let's go to Louisiana.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Hello?
That means, when I say hello, that means you're the talk. Go ahead, brother.
What's up, dude?
See, you too dumb for me to even talk to.
Call from unknown caller.
And to everybody else, I'm doing fine. You ain't gotta ask me how I'm doing.
Voicemail, press 2.
You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Thaddeus Matthews, I'm a Morgan, and I was just calling to let you all know that all of his family does not support the shit that he's doing and the things that he's done. All of us does not support him at all. And I'm just calling to say that if he would have got some help when he was younger, then this shit wouldn't be going on now.
What relationship to him are you?
A Morgan.
See, that's the stuff I mean. Oh, Morgan, damn it, what's your damn name? See, y'all worry about what the rest of the damn your family. Okay? F your family. You concerned about a Morgan. Damn it, they gave you a name, didn't they? Abigail Morgan, Amy Morgan. Come on. You all want you shame to put out front a man that is molesting young girls. A Morgan. What you shame of? If you're not shamed that he's been doing all of this all of these years, why you gonna get shamed now? If you as a family knew he had a problem and he been messing with folk in the family, why didn't y'all tell it?
Press 1.
Corey James? Go ahead.
I'm gonna smack you when I see you, nigga.
You the what?
Nigga, I'm gonna smack you when I see you.
You got a mama?
Yeah, nigga.
You do better smacking that bitch than smacking me.
Nigga, I can't wait to see your fat ass.
Well, wait a minute. What? Hey, bro, you ain't gotta go look for me.
Man, DJ, nigga, I'm outside, though.
No, you ain't out, Doc. You ain't outside. You know what? See, you punk ass young niggas who think y'all tough. Y'all talk that bullshit, but your ass ain't outside no dumb nigga. You know what? You must be are you a pedophile? You like playing on little girls too, nigga? I'll kick your ass till your nose bleed. Look, Doc. Look, man back. You ain't tough. See, and you young boys got to understand, all us old heads ain't scared of y'all. And will cut your life out of your body. Please don't think that all of us are scared of y'all. And why you gonna smack me, punk ass nigga? And again, you do better smacking that bitch you call your mama than smacking me, because you gonna die. Point damn blank. But why would a man get upset about me talking about a pedophile unless you a pedophile and you support pedophiles? This number been coming all night, Jesus. I'm tired of them.
1. To send a voicemail.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I just have a question on why you were on live talking about all of these child molesters when you have an open case.
Tell me what kind of open case I got.
You have an open pornography case for child pornography.
Now, you know you're lying. Now, if you knew what you were talking about,
I knew you knew.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
You have a case where you posted a naked child on your page and you talking about child sex offenders, and you one of them.
So wait a minute. Now let me correct your young ignorant ass, because apparently you can't read. In 2012, when a child was being molested and raped in this city, and a picture went out all across this country, yes, I posted that picture on Facebook. Yes, they attempted to charge me. Now, stupid little bitch, did you also read where the charges were dropped?
No, I didn't, but I couldn't check that.
Wait a minute, did you read, dumb bitch, where they dropped the charges?
I saw it, and I also
So,
you've been arrested.
I've been arrested, baby. I'm a black man. I ain't ashamed I've been to jail, and I got enough money to get out every time I win.
So why you talking other men, doggy?
No, your dad is a fact. Bitch bye. See, you can't, when you come to me and you want to talk about what I did, everybody in the city know what I did. Everybody in this city knows. Yes, I've been arrested. I ain't been arrested 10 now. Now, don't give me no extra numbers. But yeah, I've been to jail. I've been to jail. I don't stay no longer than 2 or 3 hours. Yes, I've been to jail. Now, bitch, what? Funky bitch, what? Baby, bitch, bye.
Call from unknown caller. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
You're the fatty gets bad to you, show. Go ahead. I can't hear you, brother.
Hey man, no, my wife ain't talking.
I don't give a damn. Wait a minute, brother. I don't give a damn about you. I don't give a damn about your wife.
That was my wife, you dirty mouth motherfucker.
Okay, I don't care nothing about your wife. I don't care nothing about your wife.
The dirty ass shirt you got on.
Okay. So we get these folk that want to protect a pedophile. And it ain't no secret. In 2012, some folk came to me and said, Thaddeus, this man is raping and abusing, and that was a picture of a child being forced to suck a man's penis. Child could have been no more than 2 or 3 years old. I put it on Facebook. And I asked folk, who is this man? Can you identify this man? I ain't never denied I did it. Yes, I was arrested. Yes. They picked me up. I went to jail. I had a $150,000 bond and walked out of jail in about 3 to 4 hours. I spent another $60,000 on a lawyer, and they ended up, because I wouldn't plead guilty to something I didn't do, they dropped the charges and came back with a little charge, tampering with evidence. The district attorney general at that time, Bill Gibbons, had been after me for a long time because I was able to get information that could nobody get. And they thought that they could shut this Negro up because you thought that you could shame me. That was before I did this show. I was doing a television show in the morning time. I got out of jail and went straight to the TV studio because I was already all over the news. And I went on the TV and told it, Doc, you can't shame me with that. I saw that other little macaroni and cheese boy. You want the same thing. See, when y'all go for me, go and see, you got to understand, I ain't a man that's scared of my past. Yes, I've been to jail. Yes. Yes. But I had been one of them weak, broke Negroes that would have said, oh, they said, well, you plead, if you plead guilty, you won't do no time. You become a registered sex offender. Like, oh, you said, I ain't did it. I posted a child to save a child. Now, while you pulling stuff on me, go back and see if you can find where there were 2 twin girls. I was on the radio. That was a part, had been taken and was a part of a sex trafficking ring that a man out of West Memphis had taken these girls, and he was stupid enough to call me on the radio. These girls had been missing for about 60 days. I was able, within 24 hours, we sent the federal marshals, DeSoto County Police Department, South Haven Police Department, went into a motel and found these two young girls. Why you want to talk about who I am and what I did? Thaddeus Matthews and the Thaddeus Matthews radio show did that. Go and talk about a mother who didn't particularly like me, whose daughter was in a crack house. She had stole from the dope man, and they was whoring her out in the crack house. The mama knew where she was, what crack house. She owed the crack dealer about $1,000. He wouldn't let her out of the crack house. She came to me. And because of my association on the streets, I was able to go to the crack house. I couldn't go to the crack house. I'm Pastor Thaddeus, man, and at that time I wasn't even a pastor. I'm Pastor Matthews, and I hear you got Sister Bobo Jones here in the house. Her mother is fretful for her. Will you let her out, please? Like some of your good punk-ass pastors would have did, your apostles and your elders, because they don't cuss. I went down there in my truck that has my picture all over. They knew who I was on the track. I went to the dealer. I said, man, let that girl go. And I had to use some of my choice Sunday afternoon words. Man, let that girl go. Man, she owed me a debt. I said, man, how much she owe you? Man, she owed me $1,000. I said, look, if I give you $500 right now, can I sell up there? I said, I'll give you $500 right this minute. Let that girl go. Man, I better not catch her back down here no more. That bitch owed me. And he had her soul. He was using her soul. And she was a fiend. That he was bringing the other guys around and would make her eat dog doo-doo off the ground for half a buck. I went and got that girl. I took that girl to her mom. I called while I was there to some folk I knew and got her in treatment. Now that girl singing in the choirs. So when you come at me, know who you dealing with. Know that I ain't one of your phony fake ass pastors that's giving you this bullshit from the pulpit every Sunday morning. Yeah, I got a pass, and damn it, you do too. I ain't been to jail damn time for no robbing, stealing, killing, no drugs. And thank God I always had enough bond money. And even if I didn't have it in my pocket when I went, I was able to call the bonding company, and they knew I had it. You come on over here, Thaddeus, when you get out. That's what you do when your ministry is in the streets. When you tell the naked truth. So you punk ass niggas that want to call me and talk about what you gonna slap me. I ain't Martin Luther King. I ain't Martin Luther King. I believe in violence. I ain't non-violence. I ain't going to the damn mountaintop. I ain't gonna sing that one of them damn kumbaya, we shall overcome. I'm real about who I am. So I don't give a damn about you calling out here and you got an open case. Baby, that was 2012. They had to drop them charges. Then the commercial appeal wrote that same week. How'd he get away with it? A good guard, a good lawyer, and good sense. I wouldn't cop into something I didn't do, so you can mess my name up for the rest of my life. You mentioned me in a story. So you don't shame me when you say I've been to jail. See, that's the reason that the church is ineffective in the black community. Because you want to act like you ain't got no past. You want to act like you ain't got no history. But everybody got an X in front of your name. Some of these good sisters y'all see shouting with the big lampshade hats on, they ex-hoes. And if you don't watch them too far, they still some church hoes now. They was hoes on the street, but now they screwing the deacon and the pastor and the elders, and will screw you too, sister. You can't help nobody no more from the church because you want to be better than the folk that's in the street. You don't want to go in the streets. I couldn't go to the crack house as a bishop. I had to go, and I wasn't the pastor. But I had to go cussing. I had to go hood. I had to be as gangster as they were. And so you young boys, y'all ain't even good thugs. I'm gonna smack you when I see you. Okay. Tell that bitch you call your mama to get your good Sunday suit together. Because the next Saturday, she gonna be walking slow and singing a sad song. See, when black folk come to the point that we no longer deal in the madness that we have allowed to happen in our communities, then we become a better place. Y'all sitting on your yabba dabba doo, that ain't worth a damn. You think God gives a damn about your speaking in your tongues and you rolling on the damn floor? But you won't speak to your neighbor. You won't speak to the crackhead on the street because you think you better than the crackhead. See, in this city, you church folk call me the black sheep because I don't go with that traditional bullshit that y'all got going on in church. I ain't finna fly in on no wings. I'm gonna stand flat foot and tell it just like it is. Sunday morning, I invite you to the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. Put it up. 3835 Raleigh Milton Road. Sunday morning, I'm going to be talking about, since a man flew in the pulpit last week, he asked y'all, are y'all ready when Jesus comes? Well, I'm going to take that same message and talk about, are you ready to live? I'm sick and tired. Aren't you sick and tired every Sunday? Preacher want to tell you how to get to heaven. And to that, if I don't want no calls, I don't have to take none. Streets of gold. that New Jerusalem. But they can tell you how to live in Memphis. They want you to live in the New Jerusalem, and you can't even live in New Chicago, and that's in North Memphis. So Sunday morning, are you ready to live? Is what we're going to talk about. What time is it? I still got 30 more minutes, 30, 40 more minutes. Hell, I'm tired. Those of you around the country, y'all can tune in on the Thaddeus Matthews Facebook page. Let's take a commercial break. But when y'all come for me, don't come like a cabbage, all head and no ass. Bring some little ass to the pastor so I can spank him. We'll be back after these commercial messages. What?
Been holding it, ain't she? She's holding, trying to get busy so she won't laugh. She was typing. I don't know what she typing on because she ain't on here.
I'm working.
Typing, trying to get it together.
So you can spank it? Oh, goodness.
So how was your meeting? You through with your meeting?
You know, yeah, they've got about 10 tracks. We've got 2 more, so I'll probably have to work tonight from they'll get in the studio around 4.
Do what?
They'll get in the studio to record and clean it up.
Tonight?
Around 3:34. So.
You going back tonight?
Yeah, I want to get out of here. You want me to move to Memphis? I'll be here for another week if I don't get them.
You know you won't stay in Memphis another week.
You think so?
Hmm.
Well, where we going to eat?
Huh?
Oh, we need to eat.
So what you finna do?
What time is it? Not much. Probably go,
Hmm.
relax a little bit. I got until 2:33 o'clock before I gotta go to work, so I gotta stay awake.
So you going back to your room?
No, I'll be asleep if I do that. I'm gonna go, hang out at the spot.
At what spot?
Don't tell everybody my spot.
At our spot.
At the spot. I took you to the spot. Don't say the spot. Because they're not paying us for this free promotion. Well, we're gonna go to the spot, probably. It's about.
So that's where you're going?
I think so. I'm hungry. I need to eat. So I'll do that. And then,
You gonna eat with me tomorrow evening?
yeah, you wanna go out? Wanna go to Benihana?
Huh?
Benihana, right? You wanna try it?
You ain't gotta tell us where we go. You ain't gotta
They don't know
tell
what
people
time
where
we
we're
get
going.
in, man.
Huh?
I'll have somebody at the door. Oh, we won't be at her. We have a few. Yeah, let's go somewhere tomorrow.
Okay.
Like, it'll break around, look,
We won't keep you up tonight.
I'm gonna be up. So you can text me, I'll be somewhere, like,
You be somewhere.
yeah, it's a good, like, make the track. All right, so I'm going to call my driver and get out of your way. How about that?
Do what?
I'm gonna call my driver so I can get out of your way. How about that?
You're gonna call your driver.
Yes, to come get me.
I wish I had me a driver. One of these days I'm gonna be.
You're too controlling. You'll be like, where you going? Turn left. You drive too slow.
That's
I don't even let Dale drive me. The only time
That's
Dale
why
has driven
I
me
don't-
this year was the day I had to go to the hospital.
See?
And she wasn't getting there fast enough then. I couldn't get
Don't
no air.
start.
Couldn't get no
Don't
breathing.
start. You came without air. Don't start. You got to my house like that. Don't even do it, man.
See?
I knew.
You gotta let people take care of you. But did I prove it to you? Do you see how much we care about you? I told you,
You know I love you, girl.
we all love you. And
Y'all don't all they don't all love me now, baby.
Well, I'm only speaking for the ones that I know for sure. And you know what? A dozen good ones is worth far more than a whole hundreds of bad ones.
So what time your driver come to get you?
I'm gonna call him right now.
How long is it gonna take them to get here?
Probably less than 10 minutes.
10.
Might, maybe. They'll tell me in a second. I don't know where I am, so I have to.
You know I need to go to Sherrod's and get the rest of that little money. That merchandise, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I need you to do something for me too.
Thank you, Alexis Maximus, Detroit.
I need to call
So what time you gonna be through tomorrow?
I wanna be out of there by breakfast, so what's that, 8? And then I wanna go to.
In the
bed.
morning?
Yeah, I'll be done, I should be finished working by 8:30. And then I wanna go to sleep, cause when's the last time I've done that?
Who knows?
Well, we'll be at the building,
Okay,
at the church.
so then let's catch up to each other if I have, don't let me sleep all day, I can't, cause I have to do the contracts. Okay, you guys don't let me sleep all day, I don't care, but I'm gonna pass out at like 8 o'clock in the morning, so you can text me. He's gonna be here in less than 5 minutes, so. I'm
Okay.
gonna give
Damn.
you a hug.
I'm gonna give me one of them kind of drivers.
Get you one.
Shoot.
That's what I want you to
Bye.
I'm gonna start letting Dale drive me.
You should, look at that, make sure you pay him. You see later. Okay, don't forget, say thank you to your YouTubers, you don't pay us any attention.
Oh,
Thanks
YouTube, that's your group right there, that camera right there.
Thanks YouTube. Alright, so.
You be good, yeah.
I am, I'll see you tomorrow. Come with an appetite.
Do what?
Come with an appetite.
Always got an appetite.
Yeah, I'm be hungry. Hey. Alright, now.
I'm gonna walk you up. My, mama
We-
whining.
They'll walk into the door.
I'm gonna walk her out. My mama whining.
Why?
You want some wine?
Oh, I wanna meet her.
She's still in place.
Hey, I got some rum in my office I want you to try. What's the name of it? Boomba or Bombay or
What's his name?
Bamboo.
Bamboo.
Okay. Let me get the contract signed.
If I don't get whatever.
So 8 o'clock, after 8 o'clock. What you can All right, be good.
Sit right down and talk to me. So that's an old school line. All right, what time is it? Nina Cash. Nina. What did Nick say? I missed that. What did she say first? Some of y'all acting like y'all jealous. Hey, Chelsea. I ain't heard you all day. Then you see that lady on the screen with me? That's my friend. She flew in from Tampa to handle some business. Kara, and if I am I high? Is your mammy high, Steph? Oh Lord, I'm tired though, y'all. This has been a long week and a very tiring day. Very tiring business day. You know, you ever have one of them days where don't seem like you get none of the answers that you want to get? Well, that was the kind of day I had today. Ooh, this cold bothering me though. Christmas just ain't Christmas without the one you love. Yeah, she was on my show before. She'll be at the church Sunday morning. We're working on some things on a national basis, and she runs with the big dogs. So what the fuck you worry about my motherfucking sweater for, Brad? Fuck you. Get you a motherfucking sweater. It's cool where I am, ignorant motherfucker. Daddy trying to slide. Doc, Daddy has never had a problem sliding into anything he ever wanted. Young blood, I've had more pussy by accident than some of you young motherfuckers ever get on purpose. That's my friend. Can't I have a friend to fly in,
10 seconds.
take care of some business for the pastor on a national level? So.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, and welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. At 28 minutes left in the hour. And when as we were going off, I was speaking of, because young lady wants to call me. I won't take no calls, thank you. I'll tell you when I'm ready to talk. Was trying to attack me about my past. Yes, we all got one. But the things that I've done in the community, I buried your dead. I did so many things. Fed the hungry. These are things I do. I don't just talk about it, I be about it. And that's the reason I do the Thaddy Bear's Kids every year. I am the Thaddy Bear. Okay. For the last 3 years, this ministry, damn, Walnut, Mississippi, if I wanted to talk to you, I'd talk to you. Fine. For the last 3 years, I have tried to make sure that at least 50 children will be able to celebrate Christmas with gifts. Don't you realize if I wanted to talk to you, I'd answer the phone? Why do you keep calling my number back to back? Call again and I'm gonna put your number all over the world. Thank you. Not so much because of this celebration we call Christmas. Jesus was not born on December. Well, y'all call 662-223-3360. That's area code 662-223-3360. And those of you that want to learn how to cuss, practice your cussing skills on that number. Not so much. Jesus was born December 24th. Because if you do your history and do your research, you'll find that Jesus probably wasn't even born in the winter time of the year. And I may do something on that next week. But since we commemorate that day and children receive gifts, and so that children are not felt left out, what I want to do is help as many as possible. 50 is always my limit. This year, the money has not come in like it has the last 2 years. So I'm only going to help those children that I can. I was looking today, because I'm having to meet all my members, y'all need to be at church Sunday, I'm having a quick business meeting. When I looked at the money that the church has brought in this year and what has been spent out, I sat down and I had to do some thinking. When I have spent personally out of my pocket this year the one Israel, you damn punk ass Israelites who think y'all the original folk. Yes, I got 501c3. You shame because your group may not have no 501c3 Daquan. Yes. But when I look today and I looked at the fact that I had spent close to 70,000, the year's not over, $70,000 of my own money this year for ministry. And I look at what happens to me in this city. I'm only appreciated in this city when I'm doing something or I'm giving something away. Sam, whoever you is, ugly white woman, you go. Yeah. You know, you try to do all that you can. But because I don't run any cliques, the church clique or the political cliques, I'm scorned by some, hated by others, and attempted to be used by many. As I shared earlier, if I was, what's going on, is that?
Can you show up?
Okay. Where's she at?
Standing in the door.
They haven't showed up yet? Where's she here when we go, I'll drop off. Until I drop off. You work hard, you try to educate people. You try to inform our people, and our people, we're perishing because we don't want understanding. I'm a false prophet. Well, if that's what you said, that makes you a damn fool for even being on the page. Well, you was on the page. But I keep on doing what I do because, see, God just keeps on blessing me. And I ain't got sense enough. I ain't got sense enough to stop doing what I do. I need y'all to help me with this Christmas thing. It's Friday and many of y'all have got paid. I need you to help me. I don't get no salary from the church. Church pays me nothing. They finally showed up. Go on the YouTube and find this Brad guy and take him off. I need y'all help with that as bad as kids. This is for children 16 and under who are making good grades. You can adopt a whole child for $150. But if you want to give $25 or $50, will you do that tonight?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Go and say what you want to say. Go and say what you want to say. You've called 13 times. Oh, and then when I bring your bitch ass up, you won't even talk. That's what cowards do. Those are the haters. Brad T. Ray. Take him off.
I'm looking for him.
I would like for you to go to the Cash App or to the PayPal. The Cash App is $ Naked Truth Ministries. Yeah, that's it, right? $ Naked Truth Ministries. Put the website there. If you want to pay on the PayPal, go to the church site, and that's nakedtruth.com. Okay. Go there and go to the PayPal, and you can give them. Okay. Thank you, Coco B. That's the Cash App. $ Naked Truth Ministries. $ Naked Truth Ministries. Go there, and what I want you to do is give. Okay? Those of you from around the country, give. 25, 50, 150, whatever it is that you find tonight that you want to give to help these children. We must learn as black folk to help each other. You sit back, you want the government to help you. You waiting on white folk to help you, but you're fearful to help yourself. If you go right now, nakedtruth.com, you've got the PayPal there, you've got the Cash App there. No, Devon said you spelled it wrong, baby. That ain't it. It's Naked Truth Ministries. If y'all gonna put it up on the page, at least put it up right. Ministries. Okay. My cutoff date is the 14th. That's 2 weeks from tonight. That's 2 weeks from tonight. And we're gonna give these gifts away on the 23rd. That's the last Sunday. Well, it's 23rd is the Sunday before Christmas. Thanks, Brittany Harris. She sent $5. If everybody on social media right now would send $5 or $10 Cash App, you may not just send 25. But you know, 5 or 10. Hell, if you ain't got $5 or $10, something wrong anyway. I'm only trying to help someone's children, someone's child. If you got a child that needs help and you're right here in the Memphis area, we ain't shipping no toys. All you got to do is go to Naked Truth Ministries at gmail.com. That's the church's email, okay? That's the church's email address. Naked Truth Ministries at gmail.com. Those of you on social media, send something. We surely would appreciate whatever it is that you do. We're just trying to help children. We're just trying to help people. That's the reason I believe in educating. I am not your grandmama's pastor. I don't teach the traditional bullshit that you've been getting. Okay? I don't do that. Thank you, Brittany Harris, for, did I just say Brittany? I already said Brittany, didn't I? For $5. Whatever it is that you want to give. But whatever it is, those of you in Memphis, if you want to bring bicycles or toys by the church, feel free to do that. I'll be there all day. I know I'll be there by 10 o'clock in the morning. If you want to bring, please feel free. Thank you, Miss Payne. Wait a minute, I don't have to read these names. Tangela. Elizabeth Ware, thank you as well. Rio YouTube. Okay. We already had that, didn't we? Okay. And I do want to thank my YouTube family on the Thaddeus Matthews YouTube channel. It was about 5 or 6, including Sanjay, that came, they watched together, and they came in from different parts of the country. What's it been, about almost 2 months ago now? Spent the weekend, and thank you for, what was it, $400? $415 that you all collected for the children. Thank you so much. Can we send stuff as well? Yes, send it to the church address, 3835 Raleigh Millington Road, Memphis, Tennessee, 38128. We're trying to help kids from the age of 16 on down. Those are the ages that we're trying to help. I don't care whether they're, thank you for the $10 donation. I can't see the name, wait a minute. JLT Mobile Detailing. Man, if you're in Memphis, you might need to call me. Sometimes I can't get to the car wash. And I cannot drive a nasty car. Make your car look raggedy when it's nasty. So this is what I do. This is what I do. You know, I try to help people who need help. I try to bring information to those who need information. Sheldon Skipper, thank you for $25. Phyllis Borden, thank you for $10. Those of you who watch me on social, come on, make my night. Lift my spirit. Sometimes I feel like don't nobody love me, don't nobody care. I be singing that old spiritual. Nobody knows the trouble I see. Yeah, he's singing that old spiritual. But this has been a very interesting subject that we've talked about the last few nights. And y'all let Darnell Morgan know, I'm gonna stay on your ass, boy. I'm gonna stay on your ass. And any other man that is out here and you're molesting children, and I found out about it and it can be documented, I will expose you. Tamara, thank you for $25. My first girlfriend, my first love, her name was Tamara. Broke my heart though. She did. You want me to tell you about it, Dale?
No.
I was about 12, 13 years old. Broke my heart. But sometimes, she started calling me a few years ago. I wouldn't even give her no play. Too late now, baby. When I'm just a little old Thaddeus. But now that I'm the Thaddy man. Tracy Smith, did I call her name? Okay. Come on. And just can't give me no love nowhere. But if I find out somebody that is raping and molesting children or raping women, I'm gonna put your name out there. They convicted a guy here in Memphis, gave him 27 years. He was 45 years old. He was raping his girlfriend's 12-year-old daughter. They gave him 27 years today. Straight time. No parole. Alexis, you love me? Okay. Next time I come to Detroit, you're gonna come see me. I am planning to take the bullshit from the pulpit on the tour. There's some national things that I want to do, which is one of the reasons that Sanjay flew in. She's here to take care of some other. Gerald Brooms, thank you for $10, man. On some other business, but she had to come see her daddy, man, while she was here in Memphis. And there are some things I'm trying to do, you know. And there are times, and I'll tell you the actual truth. There are times I wish I could stop doing what I was doing. When I looked at my come-ins and my go-outs today of the church, if it wasn't for God and my commitment, I'd give it up. I would. When I looked at, I had a figure in my mind that I had spent just on church without a salary. But when I looked at it today, I looked at what came in, and there's a deficit, great big deficit. And I just spent over $70,000 of my money for God's folk. And then you sit back and you see folk misuse you, want to talk about you. And here's the thing, folk talk about you that don't even know you. But I just tell y'all to kiss my ass and call it sweet. And just keep on doing what I gotta do. We would like to get an interview with you. Who are you? The Heat magazine. Who are y'all? Inbox me, brother. You can inbox me. But God has given me national appeal, and I'm so glad that I don't have to just, I got 2 minutes. You already got your coat on? And your bag on? Oh, T. Tom Joyner was talking about me the other day. I did national programs this year. God will increase your territory. And where Memphis may not care, there are people in other parts of the country. I'm so glad that they do. Those of you on Instagram, you're timing out. I gotta go anywhere. I invite you Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Central. Those of you around the country, are you ready to live? Everybody else want to preach something. Are you ready to die? You ready to go to heaven? You ready to see Jesus? You ready to walk them golden streets? Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Central Time. Join me right here on the Thaddeus Matthews Facebook page. Please, all through the night, would you please continue to make a donation to what we're trying to do as far as these children are concerned. Thank you. It's been a trying week for me this week, but God is still good all the time. And then the saints will always come back, and all the time, He's good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the baddest man on TV and social media. My name is Thaddeus Augustus Matthews. Until Sunday morning or Monday evening, top of the evening to you. He knows what, Sharita? Well, let's see what Sharita said. She said he always does. I missed the other part. I always do what? Oh, she ain't gonna tell me nothing. Oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna go get me a drink. Thank you, Keisha Smith. Love you. Gerald Grooms, thank you, man, for your donation. Deborah K. Bondsman, thank you. Bobby Jones, I just sent $10. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. And that's the reason I call your names on social media, so that you do know that I did get it, and I want you to know I deeply appreciate whatever it is that you all give me. Can y'all do that Sunday morning too? Praise the Lord. Flint, Michigan, love you too. It's too cold for me to come that way right now, baby. Thank you. All right, they're ready for me to go. T done put on her coat and her book bag. So thank you. Winston Salem, thank you. I'm going to go. Thank y'all. Have a great weekend.